He's Michael Vick, Fox Sports NFL analyst, former number 1 overall pick in that 2001 draft. And you can catch him on Fox NFL Kickoff Sunday starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. Michael Vick joins us on the program. Michael, thanks for joining us. There's so many people who want to compare you to Lamar Jackson or vice versa, but what do you think Lamar does differently than you did?
Well, I think certainly at a certain level of poise, I think is there early in his career. Right now, I was extremely poised in my second year, but Lamar just makes it look different. I don't know. And I always just revert back to the offense that he's in. I think that's extremely important to his performances, and the way he's doing it for Sunday. So I would say more so, the offense and just the position that he's been put in as making him very successful week in and week out.
But it also feels like that we embrace this style, Mike, and I wondered how much pressure you got to stay in the pocket when you were playing as opposed to what Lamar and Kyler Murray are doing now.
Yeah, well, it was personal preference for me to stay in the pocket, to try to move the chains, with my arm just as much as I did with my legs. And when it all came together, I felt, as if I was doing something that was kind of expediting the process, so to speak. And, it was fast-paced and it was fun, especially when I was young. So it's great to see, because of the pressure that I started to feel and I put on myself as far as being in the pocket, that, that pressure is not there for these guys right now, and it's showing that this style of play can exist in the NFL.
What do you remember about that season that you rushed for 1,000 yards?
First of all, I remember staying healthy the entire year, not having any injuries, and just being, accountable every Sunday. I had a burden on me of sometimes being injury prone. It was kind of a stigma at times. And, I started to believe it, and when I started to believe it, those things happened. But that year was just about chasing the record, trying to, be the first to ever do it, even though the guys before me were great at what they did and being mobile and what they represented. And I just wanted that. I wanted to do something different in the history book. So I just remember just chasing the goal and at the same time just trying to win as many games as I could.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you could have rushed for.
I mean, we had the offense to rush for more. It's just those plays wasn't called enough. But it was a part of our offense that we used to throw off the defenses and the opposition. So, yeah, it certainly could have been more, I feel like. But the coaches didn't want to put me in harm's way, I guess. Or whatever the thinking was, we didn't maximize it the way we should have.
If the 49ers asked for any tips on what to do with Lamar Jackson, what advice would you give the 49ers with this game coming up this weekend?
Well, I don't know. I would say try something different. They do have a great try something different other than what the Rams, Bengals, and the Texans tried, because it's not going to work. And those guys are coming right at you, coming downhill. They come out and hit you with the run game, and they smack you in the mouth. And I don't think enough credit is given to the offensive line right now, but it will be in due time. But just try to create some type of defense that, I think it equates to some form of containment. That's all I can see. And it's so hard because they're coming at you with a package, not just representing, showing you the same thing every time. It's always a different look. It's always a different wrinkle each and every week. And what I seen last week, the offense didn't look the same. They've built another package that created, so much concern for the Los Angeles Rams, and starting from the beginning of the game.
He's Michael Vick, Fox Sports NFL analyst. You can see him on Fox NFL Kickoff Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern this weekend. Avoiding a big hit. When you're a quarterback who runs or keeps a play alive, Russell Wilson's unbelievable at doing this. RG3 was horrible at doing this. and then you got Kyler, and now you got Lamar. What would be your strategy of trying to avoid a big hit if you're a mobile quarterback?
So when you're mobile, it's extremely hard to sometimes not be able to slow down. And when you can't slow down, and you're playing at such a fast pace and you're running, at top speed, it's difficult to get down. It's difficult to get your feet in a position where you can slide. And that's why we sometimes take the big hit. It's guys like, Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson who are not moving as fast, but moving fast enough to where they're under control. So I think that there will be times that you will see Lamar slide, but I don't think it's going to happen in the near future. He's hitting the edges and he's attacking the middle with extreme speed. And, it's going to make it difficult for him to get down. But the other guys who are, like I said, are not moving, as fast, have a better chance at protecting themselves based on body position.
Feels like these coaches, GMs, offensive coordinators are opening their eyes a little bit more, Mike, to the success you have in college with these players. And I applaud the Ravens and I applaud the Carolina Panthers. You bring in Cam, you bring in Lamar, but you bring in their offense. So I want you to be comfortable in your own offense because it's tough enough to play that position. Do you see this as a trend here with, some of these quarterbacks who are successful in college? We're just not sure if they can make the transition to being successful in the pros.
Yeah, I think so. And when you look at Arizona's offense and what they're doing, Cliff Kingsbury, they playing the same type of offense that Kyler Murray ran when he was at Oklahoma. And what that does is it allows you to get these guys and just instantly start teaching off the things that they know, what they do well, and then you can add more to the offense, which gives you more time to concentrate on what your quarterback really needs to be a success, and so that he can be comfortable and he can play early as a rookie, and you can have a guy that can step in and not feel like he's been thrown into the fire, and not feel like he's just in the middle of a difficult situation, and it can get real sticky, if you lose confidence. So confidence is key, and I think these coaches are saying, look, what we're going to do? We're going to put this guy in a position where he can go succeed early, have confidence, and not feel like he got to do everything. It makes it easy.
If I put you at 23 years of age, I got Lamar and I got Kyler Murray, and we're lined up for a 40.
I'm going to give them a good run.
Well,
I'm going to give those guys a good run.
Wait, you're not going to win?
Most likely I will, yeah. Coming out of the block, that's what I did. I mean, straight line, 40-yard dash. I mean, I was the best at it. And at Virginia Tech, I ran a 4.2, and I don't know too many people that run 4.2s consistently. So I did it a couple of times. And, it would have been real difficult to beat in the race at 23.
What about Deion? Was Deion faster than you or just maybe quicker?
Yeah, Deion was faster. I think Deion clocked in. He might have clocked in at a low 4.2, maybe even 4.1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Deion's probably the greatest athlete of all time for sure.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. Certainly the fastest that came through the NFL.
You think he's the fastest player who's ever played in the NFL? He faster than Bo Jackson? Joey Galloway?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's reports that Deion Sanders ran a 4.1. I don't know if you heard that, Dan, but I heard it. And I don't know if there's any truth behind it, but
Mike, I think Deion.
That's a major rumor to spread.
I think Deion is the one who spread the rumor that he could run a 4.1. I know Joey Galloway and Darryl Green could go.
I forget about Darryl. See, there's been so many speedsters that has come through the NFL, man. I'm just in the line of a long lineage of guys who are superior athletes, man. And each generation always produces 5 or 6 guys that you can always compare to one another and say, I wonder what that race would have looked like if we did it in modern time.
That'd be fun, though.
That would be amazing.
I'd probably take Dion. I'd take Dion over anybody.
Yeah, I'm taking prime time, man. He could scoop back in the day, and the fact that he was on the defensive side of the ball made it even more difficult for offenses to get away from him, especially when he got with good teams, Cowboys, 49ers, and had a defensive line in front of him. He was really able to thrive.
Hey, Mike, have a great Thanksgiving. Always great to catch up with you, and thanks. We appreciate your time as always.
Hey, Dan, thanks, man. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, that's Mike Vick, Fox Sports NFL analyst, and you can see him on Fox NFL Kickoff Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.